Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Man, what's going on, man? I keep on thinking like it's want to say Monday, first day back.
Right.
Oh, but it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody, man.
Hump day.
Yes, sir. How's your day, man? What you been up to?
Smooth, man. Smooth, man. Working as always. How was your day?
Man, like I said, kind of hit me about 12. I was kind of yawning. I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired, man. I'm on beer. You know what I'm saying? Like this is bogus, dude. Like
Right.
I'm tired, bro. So then you know what I'm saying? Got it together, made it through. So tomorrow will be a little
Right.
bit better. I'm looking for more long weekends. Martin Luther King coming up in a couple of weeks. So
Right.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do the birthday week. I'm gonna definitely take some of
Yeah.
that stuff off. This a wrap.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, everything else is Gucci, man. This seeing things, this looking at stuff on the page, Facebook, man. These people crazy.
Oh, man. They nuts,
I love it.
brother.
I love it.
Got to.
I'm about to give me a burner phone, man. For real. Cause that stuff just be
Yeah, it's going.
like, wow, which is a great thing, but goodness
Yeah, it is.
gracious. Woo.
It don't stop. He said he got to get a KD.
Yeah, man. I'm about to do that. Bro. For real. Like, and it's good, but it's like, God dang. Like, okay.
Right,
that's-
be
that's
wanting to
something
say
else.
something, but it's like, nah, I can't use the Mark and Will things to say
Nah,
nothing.
I just want to put it on the burner phone. So on my personal phone, I don't have all that.
All
The
that, yeah.
the battery just be like, woo, like you got to keep it charged, which is a good thing. Want to thank you guys. Much love on the Facebook page, the Mark and Will Facebook page. We're now over 9,000 followers on there. So please continue to subscribe and support. We really appreciate you guys. Follow, share, comment. You guys doing a great job. Comment. We try to go ahead and put the content out there for you guys. You guys are crazy. In a good way. You guys, I mean, you cannot help the laugh, man. Just to see what these people be putting on these comments, man. It's woo. That's all I'm gonna say. This woo.
Right.
Make sure these are all the places you follow us at, man. At the Mark and Will Show, everything: X, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram, YouTube, Mark and Will Gaming, Mark and Will page, gaming page, all that good stuff. The group. Like I said, we'll go ahead and get those polls together for you guys. Also, we haven't forgot about the 502 team. We've just been swamped trying to build for success. That's what we building success. So we building foundation. So we ain't forgot about you guys. We was the first one to do the 502 team, even though we know Courier tried to put one out with the coaches' help. We don't need no coaches' help. We got this. We know. We ain't just going on stats. We know. So don't worry. It's going to be dropping. Just
Yes,
bear
sir.
with us. That kind of stuff like that. So, Mark, you said, did you get on it today? Was you rolling with it today?
Yeah, I got it on there with me and Mari, my youngest son, to see what we could do to tweak and everything up to make everything look right. Everything was good so far today. Like I said, it's going to be an everyday process thing now. So it's going to be something different every day.
Right.
A different game every day to play, man, to bring entertainment to everybody's phone, our TV, tablet, whatever you got to you watch it. It's going to be entertainment coming your way.
Hey, that stuff is real. I saw somebody. This is crazy. I saw somebody like one of our posts, and it had over 100,000 followers, partner, and I was like, "Who is this?" I always look and see who people are. I said, "Who is
Yeah.
this?" Gaming partner with Meta. I was like, God, geez. So yes, don't worry, it's coming, it's coming. It's coming. Everything is popping. So get ready. We're gonna go ahead and do what we have to do. You know that, guys. So
Right.
we ain't gonna leave you out. So today, we got a lot of news and notes today. We'll go ahead and hit on and add a little other stuff, Mark and Will style. But we want to go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about this game because tomorrow we're going to preview NFL. So we want to talk about this game for you guys. This championship game, Monday, January the 8th. Michigan, 4.5-point favorite over Washington. My goodness, we all saw what happened Monday. Great games, all that good stuff.
Yep.
So, hey, let's go ahead and do this, man. We know it's got two different styles. We already know that Michigan is the bruiser. They're going to beat you up. They're going to take your goodies, your cookies and
Right.
everything else and keep
Yeah.
running right over you. The defense is stout. The running game and JJ is tough. So, in Washington, Penix Jr., laser.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes, he is.
I haven't seen somebody throw a laser like that in a minute in the college game. Dude was throwing lasers out there.
Yes.
I mean, dude that had several injuries, started at Indiana, bounced back. Thank goodness for the extra years these kids, these student athletes got, for COVID and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Yeah.
Dude's a grown man, though. Dude should be up sitting with us. He's a grown man.
Right.
6 years. Everybody
Right.
talk about
Yeah.
Louisville's quarterback, Jack Plummer, which not saying they compare because we know that's night and
No.
day. Night and day. I'm just
Night
saying
and
the
day.
years.
Right.
You've been there for a minute.
He has. Yes.
Goodness gracious, he might got 2-3 kids.
He's married.
Off campus, yes, 2 years. I'm celebrating my second or third anniversary type stuff.
Oh shoot.
But dude is tough. Dude is
Yeah,
tough.
he is.
And I wonder real quick, what do you think as far as like I wonder what the NFL thinks of like Penix is probably 24. And we already know they had Winkies old ass
Yeah.
who was like 30 when he went to the league. But I want with him and then it's a whole bunch of like Bo Nix is same age, 24.
Yeah.
Like they've been there forever, man. I wonder what role it's gonna play in that whole process. But just thinking out loud because that's gonna do some things. But man,
yeah.
what's your thought on this game though, Mark?
I think as far as like with Washington with the quarterback, if he rocks and roll the way that he did last game, Michigan's gonna have a long day. Michigan's gonna have to try to contain this guy. Gonna have to try to like pressure all in his face the whole game to make him second guess taking off running. You're gonna have to hit this young man to make him be like, man, I don't think I'm gonna keep running this ball. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep in there. And with Michigan, that running back, if he got to get going early, he gets going early. Washington's gonna have a long night Monday night.
Right. Real quick, go ahead. You
But
gonna
that
say
quarterback is just that with picks because he can run and he can throw the ball. He got to be on his back, and not saying it in a bad way to hurt him or anything, but they got to get to him. You got to hit that young man to make him keep second guessing himself.
something? Right. No, you're right. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Picking Michigan as I have all year. However, Penix has stepped up every game. Going to be a classic. You know what, Mike? I thank you for joining us tonight. Big time.
Yes.
I hope so. I really do. I want this to be the last one with the ball. Is JJ or Penix one of that? But I
Right.
just got a feeling, bro. Michigan has been at this doorstep. This is their third year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I just hope Washington's offensive line can hold up, can hold
Mhm.
water. Because if they can't, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. It's gonna be real bad because don't get me wrong, Alabama really wasn't throughout the season wasn't the best SEC. For all my
Yeah.
Georgia people, stand up. We know it was Georgia. Sometimes you're not the better team on that given day. Let's just put it that way. But Michigan up front did some SEC ball.
Mm-hmm.
They just bullied. They look like up front like how Georgia and Alabama back in the day. So I'm with you. If they can go ahead and it'd be a long day. Long day. But think about this Washington offense. Dude is quick. He can get rid of that ball.
Yeah.
Now they do throw some long routes, but I think that coach understands that front line, that defensive line play, that front seven is totally different what you faced against Texas. Now Texas had the big old 300-pounders, big sweat and all that, but they couldn't keep up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They couldn't keep up. And Washington ran the ball. So Washington's running back stated that he's going to play. He's, but how healthy will he be? Because you got to have somebody to ram up there. You have to. If you don't and make it a one-dimensional, then okay, because let's not forget, Michigan has some good DBs too. They got some guys that are legit DBs, right? NFL DBs. So, my gosh, 4.5, Michigan, Washington, 7:30 Monday night. Who you rolling with, man?
I'm going Michigan. I think Michigan's gonna bring that physicality, man. I got to go Michigan. And Harbaugh is going to the NFL after this.
I think that he's going to NFL no matter what. It's too many shady stuff that's coming out. Everything's breaking down. And he's trying to get back and all this kind of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of teams that's gonna want him.
Oh yeah.
I just think, man, being that I play defense, man, I just love that Michigan defense. And that running game is sweet. He's going to pound. I'm going to ride with Michigan too, man. And I just hope that it's a close game. I just hope that it's not.
It's a good game, yeah.
And if it's a close, see, this is where it gets crazy. Because if it's a close, which quarterback you trusting more to throw the ball? To be able to win that. See, that's the whole thing. Now, JJ got some, but he ain't got the weapons on the outside as Washington has.
Washington, yeah.
So to me, I think Michigan gonna have to put them in submission.
Yeah.
Don't let it be. No, don't let it get any kind of close or whatever. Because I'm going Michigan, but dude, tomorrow maybe I talk myself out of it. I might talk myself out of it. I hope not. What's up, D? What's up, D? How you doing? Good evening, fellas. What's going on? CTX Sports Saga. What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining. Big time.
Sure.
Thank you. Who you guys got? We already got Mr. Field said that he's riding with Michigan.
Yes,
what
sir.
you guys got? That's what I'm talking about. Michigan. This is making a good game. That's what I need. But
Right,
I'll tell you,
right.
tomorrow might be Washington. I don't know. I think I just talked myself out of it. That happens to the best of us, guys. It does. It really does. As long as it's a good game. 1 against 2. Let's see what's it about. But let's go on and get into some NBA.
Yeah, I'm going to with the scores from yesterday, Tuesday, January 2nd. Philly beat Chicago 110-97. Grizzlies beat the Spurs 106-98. Pelicans beat Brooklyn 112-85. OKC beat the Celtics 127-123.
Legit.
Warriors beat the Magics 121-115. Hornets beat the Kings 111-104. Then you got games that's going on today, Wednesday. You got the games coming on late on the night, Lakers and Heat. You got games going on right now, Cleveland and Washington. Cleveland is up 67-57 in the third. You got a game at half. Bucks is up on Indiana 68-66. ATL is up on OKC 44-30. Nets and Rockets just started. Nets is up 6-5. You got Toronto up on the Grizzlies 9-6. Timberwolves is up on the Pelicans 4-3. Then, like I said, late on games, Knicks and Bulls, Trailblazers and Dallas, Clippers and Suns, Detroit and Jazz, and Magics and Kings.
That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Shannon? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so the standings. Let's get into this real quick. NBA standings, Eastern Conference, Atlantic Division. We have the Celtics with a 3-game lead over the 76ers with a 26-7. But it's funny because on the road, they only 10-7. So they undefeated at home. But they take care of business at home, away. You need to get it together. In the Central, you got the Bucks with a 5.5 lead over the Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers.
Right.
The Pacers. 24-9. Taking care of business is the Bucks, which, they should. In the Southeast, you got the Heat and the Magic tied. 19-14 each. Didn't see that. Didn't think I'd be saying Magic this year. If if it wasn't Magic Johnson, you know, goodness gracious, Western Conference, Northwest, you have the T-Wolves in first place. 1-game lead over the Kansas City Thunder. Man, what a Nuggets at third place. Woo, but they all
Right.
still there, only 1.5. Timberwolves is 24-8. In the Pacifics, you have the Clippers. Now this division's been every week is it's going like this. You got the Clippers with a 1-game lead over the Kings, a 2.5-game lead over the Suns, a 4-game lead over the Lakers, and a 4.5-game lead over Golden State Warriors. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Everybody could get into the playoffs with them. You know, that's ridiculous. Southwest, you got the Pelicans with a 1-game lead over the Mavs. They are 20-14. Man, let me ask you this. What is your thoughts so far? Now I know everybody's been rocking and rolling with NFL and college football and all that good stuff like that. What team is surprising to you, man? What's standing out to you?
The Pelicans, New Orleans. I mean, they got a young bunch or whatever, but I didn't see them being no 20-14 right now.
Right.
Not right now. You know, I mean, they got a nice little team over in the Timberwolves. I mean, the Timberwolves is rocking and rolling right now. They all coming together collectively. They got rid of everybody who they need to get rid of. They come and playing as a team. That's going to be somebody to look out for too.
Yeah, you're right. To me, man, I got to go with the Thunder, man. Hey, man,
23 and 9. That's crazy.
SGA, Shea, averaging
Yeah.
31 and 30, almost 31.5 points, almost 32 points. But Chet, hey, dude, I did not see that coming. As far as, you know, it's still early in the season, but they just right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We seen the Kings, they did their thing. We seen all this stuff. But the Thunder, man, hey, they saying, hey, Denver, this is not going to be easy.
Exactly.
With them and the T-Wolves, they're like, nah. So, to me, that's very impressive with the Thunder, big time. Everybody else is pretty much, you know, like in the East, you know, everybody knew Celtics, 76ers.
Yeah, exactly.
Bucks. The Pacers kind of shocked me. They got a nice young team.
Yep.
Heat, the Magic definitely shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. But this Shea, man, Shea's doing some wicked MVP stuff, man.
Right.
That's a lot of points he's averaging out there. 31 points.
Yeah, then now the NBA is about the youth now. You know what I'm saying? These old heads is almost out of there. So these
Right.
youth is taking over on these teams.
Right. Speaking of taking over on the team, Knicks acquired OG an OB for RJ Barrett and Quickly. Like, am I missing something with like? Am I missing something with this? For real, because OG is a small forward, right?
Yeah.
So, what you gain from this? You got rid of your two guards, and we know that, you know, Brunson's their guy. He's their guy. We know that.
Mhm. Yep.
But what did you gain from this? Like, are you going to make another trade? I hope you're making another trade because you're missing a two guard, for real.
Yeah, they got to be doing something because for one, the Knicks got money, and I think they got picks too, if I ain't mistaken, or whatever too. So it's like RJ. It was kind of like, okay, that's great, but the Quickly, I don't even think they really gave him a chance to develop. Really, plus he was starting to come of his own too a little bit.
But he balled last year. That's the
Yeah,
thing about it. He
so-
balled last year, so it's like, I know you got DiVincenzo, whatever, from Villanova, and he's with the backcourt with Brunson. It's all Villanova team, stuff like that. But come on, man, you're gonna have to trade something. You're gonna have to trade again. To me, you're gonna have to trade again.
Because the biggest thing is they keep saying why they did go for Donovan, but do you want Donovan and Brunson on the same team together, who's both could be ball dominant?
Well, that's the thing about it. Donovan will have to play that two guard.
Yeah,
And have to fight. Anywhere he goes, if it's the Heat, if it's the Knicks, but you got coaches that got structure, you're not gonna be able to freelance. You know what I'm saying? That's like that. If you want that ball, like you saying, in your hand, the most of the time, you're not gonna be able to be that because you're not a true point guard. You're gonna have to go to other places, and then you got to think most of the teams that are real good, they share the ball.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can name almost all the top teams. Only team that doesn't share the ball like that, even though they got a guy that can share it like that, is like the Mavs. Luka got to have the ball in his
Luka
hand.
got that about his hand. Yeah.
He has to have the ball in his hands. Other than that, it's like, what are you doing? So
Right.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's
interesting.
probably come back to bite the Knicks in the butt if they don't get something else.
Yeah, it's definitely because Nick said, "Hey, we ain't trying for Donovan. You better try for everybody you can.
Everybody.
Quit playing. You just gave up 2 guards that they wasn't world beaters, but they was good guards.
Right.
Yeah.
It's New York Knicks for you.
What you said? What you said? What you said? Envy. We're not gonna go that right there. We'll come back to that, but we're going to some of the news and stuff. Man, did you see Tariq's home catches on fire? Like what, dude? First of all, that mansion, that was a big boy, big boy mansion down there.
This is nuts. I'm glad everybody was safe and stuff, but my God, I hope you had rentals insurance, whatever, all the insurance to get that done. Because, yeah, I mean, it's cool to have a lot of money, but you won't come out of pocket if you ain't got to.
Ooh, oh yeah.
Jesus.
That's that dude. That was big boy fire. Like helicopters.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they just sitting there like trying to figure out. Thank God everybody was safe and all that kind of stuff like that.
Yes, that's all that mattered.
But
Everybody
now
was safe because
you got a big game coming up this weekend, and you got to worry about where we gonna stay at.
Where we staying, getting the house together, getting stuff out.
Yeah.
Hey,
the adjuster's gonna come and look at that, make sure man, like that's a wrap. Like that's too much to be dealing with. I hope it wasn't nothing silly.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Nothing silly. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing silly, but you got a big game and you got to deal with that kind of stuff. Whew, that's kind of bad. Well, you got another Christmas gift, didn't you?
Right.
Ravens, Jackson to sit against the Steelers besides some other key players. They are content. They got the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
We really ain't gonna preview this, but this is something that your Steelers need, right?
Yeah, it's cool. I ain't mad about it. Go sit out. Stay healthy, Lamar.
Everybody.
Hey, stay healthy, Lamar. Whoever else need to sit too, but I wouldn't sleep on little Snoop though, neither. Little Snoop Dogg. I wouldn't sleep on him though, but it's cool that he's sitting out.
Well, she said somebody put out like one of the reporters was like, the Steelers, need a game and they'll be facing the Ravens JV squad. I'm like,
that ain't right.
Hey, it is what it is.
No life fuel.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And the crazy thing is that if you are a fantasy player, if you got a team, like I'm in the championship.
You hot.
I already made some transactions. I already got anybody. Right. I got, Christian McCaffrey's not playing. He's cut. All this kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, you have to make an adjustment. But my thing is this. Now, they had a problem before, the Ravens. Remember about a couple of years ago, they were number 1 seed. They basically had 2 weeks off, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, before they played, and got beat.
Yep.
By the Titans, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Titans.
I think I would have played them maybe 1 quarter, something.
Yeah,
you know
at least
what I'm saying?
a quarter.
Something. Yeah. I understand injuries. I get it. I get it, Ravens fans. I understand that. But, that rust is real. That rust is real.
Yeah. Especially when you, like you said, you got that bad week and you almost off 2 weeks and you got a team who's been constantly playing who still got a hot hand.
Right. Like, it's like because everything's still up in the air, so we don't even know. So you got a lot of things going on. And then you as the number 1 seed, as these 4 teams, that these 4 games is going on or whatever, these 4 teams, there's 8 teams, 4 games, as this is going on, they still going to be, if some upsets, you may not get that number 5 seed or 4 seed that you thought. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's, you don't know, man. I don't know.
Happen.
Yeah. So, hey, I get it. You don't want him to get hurt. You want to go ahead and be fresh and good. So I get it. I get it. Into the diva conversation. Wide receiver Brown insists not mad at Sirianni. Everybody knows, or everybody has heard that pretty much the dude is upset with the play calling. He's not getting the ball like he wants and all this kind of stuff. And he had to have a press conference because yesterday it was getting out of hand.
Yeah.
All kinds of reports. So he had a press conference saying, look, basically, that's my guy. I love him. You know, we do things and all this kind of stuff. And you know what we say to that on this show? Stop it.
Yeah, that's all cap.
All cap.
I mean, the thing is, he's a great receiver. He's a great receiver. Do you want the ball? Absolutely. But at the same time, when you got multiple people that's on that team, you got that tight end who's good, Dallas. Then you still got Smith on the other side who's actually good. I mean, all the balls just can't go to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
still got two other people who's capable enough to do everything that you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just selfish ball to me. Do you want the numbers? Of course you want the numbers. But a lot of people can't be Tyreek Hill and have God lightning speed to where
Right.
you're just open 24/7.
Right. True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so dude just need to calm down. Like, it's not that serious. That's gonna make teams shy away from you.
Well, and also, like you said, and they got a running game when they choose to use it.
Yes, when they choose to use it.
When they choose to use it, they got a running game.
Right.
Swift, Hurts run it, Greenwald, Gainwell, whatever, all them, they got a running game. They got a system that's not predicated on having one big guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is nothing different. You guys did this last year. So now you want it. You want it all now.
You want it all. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You want it all. And you like, okay, I went to the Super Bowl. We're good with that. But no, brother, you can't do that because what's going on is that you turn up the locker room.
Yes. Absolutely.
And they're like, oh man, then everybody's questioning the coach and he's the best guy, give him the ball. Dude, you at the wrong team for that.
Right.
Excuse me. It's supposed to be open up that anybody can get it. So it's like, hey, dude, just calm down. And you making it bigger. So my thing is, you playing who? They got the Giants. I mean, they probably starting everybody because I think they mad.
Everybody.
They mad. Like they want, like the first time they played Philly, they was talking about, look, they don't want 10 straight overs. We tired of this. We need to make a change. You think they ain't playing everybody?
Dude.
They trying to beat you.
And that's the thing what people got to realize too about Saturday and Sunday. These teams that's playing all day starters don't care about y'all making the playoffs.
They
trying to beat y'all to knock y'all down to where you might have to play in the wild card.
Right. Absolutely. They do not care. And take away home field advantage, all that kind of stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, I'm like it's too late in the season to have this kind of drama.
It is.
Teams that have this kind of
Playoff
drama,
time.
yeah, you can't go through that, bro. Like for real. Anything about it is, check this out. This been going on.
Facts.
It's not hit ahead because you looking at it like, dude, why are we calling this bull stuff? What is going on? And I can't take it no more. And body language is bad. You're not listening and stuff like that's been going on, man.
Yep. And like we said a couple of weeks ago on the show, when you start losing ball games, your true colors start coming out.
Oh yeah. And the crazy thing is, he was mad when they was 10
when they was
1.
winning. Yep, sure was. Yep.
Because you remember he got into it before 10-1, but he got into it with Hurts on the sidelines. Like,
sure
give me the
did.
ball. So it's whatever. It's
He'll be gone out of Philly. His next destination.
right. Speaking of be gone, Barkley wants to stay, but it's out of my control. You know the crazy thing about this one is somebody's gonna get a great running back on the low.
On the low.
He's getting $5 million a year. $4 million, 3.5. That's sharp number. They don't, man, them teams ain't paying a lot though. And you getting basic release, that means you need a team.
Yeah.
You're not getting 40, 50, 60. No, bro. No, if you on the low.
Somebody gonna get a steal. And the crazy thing about it, he was one of the running backs that was on the phone call meeting and stuff like that. So it's like, it's so crazy what think about it. All them running backs that was on that phone call me, damn near got hurt this year, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You're right.
Every last one of them got hurt. So now it's almost like y'all just made our point. That's why we're not paying y'all.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, God, I mean, it sucks for them, but you just gonna have to chalk it up and take that little 3.5 or 4 that they give you.
Right. Right.
I mean, it's still good money. I mean, you're gonna get your endorsement deals and all that, but you're gonna have to go a whole 4 years without getting hurt with your rookie contract.
True.
And then get the big money.
And then get luck like what's his name? Raheem, whatever, Mozart, whatever. That's
Yeah, from Miami. Yeah.
You 31, but you lucky. Because you've been in there, you've been able to survive. And that's luck in itself, right? But you've never been that main dude.
Yeah.
Now you in a system that people
Putting up
you're
crazy
you're track star. We know that you got 20
Yes.
touchdowns, 19 year track star. But
Yes.
you're not the main cog on that.
Right.
People are worried about where Tyreek and Waddle line up. They ain't worried about you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about that. Then they come down and say, okay, but they got all these motions and things like everybody's in motion. Then he kicks it, he's gone.
He's gone.
When he tries to run inside, he got banged up against Dallas. You try to get boom. Dude, your ankle, like that's not the kind of runner you are. You out. You
Right.
and the rookie or whatever. That's what that fast pace.
Yep.
And you got in a system. Like you think that Miami wouldn't say, okay, Mozart and all you other dudes, see you later. Come here, Barkley.
Right. Come here. To make the offense even better.
It'd be just like Christian McCaffrey. Only thing is Christian McCaffrey can catch those balls and receiver. What I'm saying is just like it because now you put a stud as a running back with Miami's offense.
My God.
Yeah. Only thing you got to do is make sure that, see the difference also, you got to make sure that line play.
Yep.
You got to make sure that line play.
And then hope everybody on defense who got hurt can come back healthy.
Yeah. They got a whole bunch of special teamers out there playing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know Ramsey's like, dang it. And you in a must win. Like you got to win coming up. And we'll talk about that tomorrow, but you got to win. But somebody's going to get a hell of a quarterback. I mean, a running back.
Running back. Yes, they are.
Big time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have some fun. So normally we have the teams that we're going to do up here. So we're just going to shot call the names. I'm just going to go through these names and we're going to do which conference you want to start with?
It don't matter.
Okay.
Let's throw AFC.
AFC. Cool. Got you. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go ahead and say the team, like Miami Dolphins, and what word comes to, what about the team? One word or phrase to describe that team. Mark's going to say it, and I'm going to say too. So let's go ahead and start off with the Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins. First word to come to my head, damn. What could have been?
Woo.
I
Ooh,
mean,
that's
if
nice phrase.
everybody can stay healthy, what really could have actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go back with the Phillips injury. You know what I'm saying? Early in the year, that's one of they top dogs on defense besides Chubb. Besides Chubb or whatever. Then you got the season keeps going. Everybody get banged up. Like, wow. It's like, damn. What if they all stay healthy? Like right now, still healthy.
Right. To me, speed kills. I think when you see it on TV, it's different than when you see it in real life and stuff like that. And I've never seen a guy who everybody knows Mr. Hill is probably the fastest man in the league, and he still runs past the coverage.
Yes.
That's amazing to me.
Yes.
That's amazing. And Tua, I love some Tua last year, even though he got hurt. He's been healthy this year. If he's upright, a chance.
Yeah.
It's always a chance.
It's always a chance.
Always a chance. Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Stop. And I say stop running Josh Allen to the ground because he ain't gonna have no career.
Lord.
You see what happened to Big Ben as he got older.
Right.
He can barely move. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they utilize him a lot. Like, I think it's just too much. I mean, once Cook is a decent running back, but they got to get somebody back there who could do, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more
Right.
for them.
Right. I'm gonna have to go with their fans, man. Bills Mafia. I mean, I can sit there and watch them more than I can watch the Bills. And the Bills are a good team. But they amaze me with these tables and breaking the tables. And last week they had fire, and dudes are jumping on the table with fire. And I mean, you know, I think that their fans is just more entertaining at this point.
Yeah, they crazy.
Yeah, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I can watch. I'd rather watch them. You know what I'm saying? For real. The Jets.
Rodgers. What's going on after this year? Is Rodgers gonna be healthy enough to play, or is Rodgers gonna walk away and go somewhere else?
Wow. That's it's over now. I think it's a lot of the people is over. I think the head coach is over with, even though they say they're gonna try to keep him, and Zach is over with. Rodgers is over with. He's going to get sued by Jimmy Kimmel. All the stuff he's talking about. I just think bag of goods can also be with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're renting players to try to get there now and they get hurt and they 70 years old, that's what happens.
Right.
The Patriots.
Bye, Bill Belichick.
Bill
Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick won't be there after this year. Well, Sunday will be his last game coaching for the New England Patriots.
Right. Pack your bags. That's Belichick, Mac Jones, whoever else is on there. Everybody. I mean, this team is. I mean, I'm amazed that they have 4 wins with this roster.
Right.
I know it's not. I know they're used to more, but this pack your bags. Everybody must go. It's a wholesale. Everybody must go because this is nasty. Baltimore Ravens.
Wow. Just wow. This year for Lamar Jackson and their offense is just like so crazy, and this is only the beginning. We really ain't seen nothing yet.
I'm gonna say big trust. You know, that's what they used to say, big trust. This to me is about finally having an offensive coordinator that trusts Lamar Jackson's skills.
Yep.
And allow this young man to grow and prosper and lead the way.
Absolutely.
Not trying to run him into the ground like you said with Allen, letting him be the quarterback that he can be.
Yeah.
Big trust. Browns, Cleveland Browns. Keep it clean.
Who's going to be the star quarterback next year? I mean, I get that dude's getting all this money, but golly, Joe Flacco don't look better than him in 3 games than dude did all year. So who?
Like that. I like it. I would say what they call armed robbery. I think it's armed robbery.
Yeah.
You invested all this money in this cat that he just ain't. I mean, he set out 2.5 years, 2 years, something like that. Plenty of money. Came back, didn't look crisp. I know he's been out for a minute. Flacco, who's sitting on the couch scratching his ass, came in there and looking good, throwing the ball all over the place. The players are, the offense is happy. The defense now can really be the defense that everybody think they can be.
Yep.
Now we ain't got to just beat them with our defense. Now we got somebody who can throw.
Yep.
Keep them upright. I just think armed robbery. I think, and who's going to take on that contract?
Right.
Who's going to take on that contract? Nobody wants that contract.
Nope.
That's ridiculous. Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. I like that hat you got on, too. ATL all the way, baby.
Tomlin.
Leave
Tomlin alone.
You stole my word.
Leave Tomlin alone, man. This is just a bad year. I mean, he's been there. 17 season, he'll be 18 next year. It's a bad year, man. Especially with the quarterback play. You draft Kenny. Don't know if he's going to be the guy. Then Rudolph comes in. He's doing what he's doing. This is layoff Tomlin for right now. He's all right.
This is a good one. Steelers. You got Tomlin. Yeah, that's a good one. Um, you gotta. I want to keep it clean. I was gonna say. I was great. Get it. I was about to get it. You gotta let something hang.
Yeah.
You gotta let something hang. And what I mean by that is that one of the reasons why stuff is opening up because they throwing the ball like they should. If you're throwing the ball and these guys are actually happy, it opens up so much stuff for them, right? So the running game. Now, I mean, we already knew that Warren's going to run hard. Najee, is okay. But now that everybody's being fed, feed the studs, maybe go with that. Feed the studs,
Yeah.
it looks different.
Right.
And also, is it too late? See,
Exactly.
you can't be sold on something that looks like Cam Newton's the said game manager. And think about it, he wasn't even thinking about him because he ain't done nothing. Talking about Pickett.
Yeah.
So he's like, I ain't talking about him. Shit, we all know what he is. We all know what he is. That ain't that different. Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. What if? I mean, that's another what if because like Joe keeps getting hurt. I mean, what if he's not injury prone all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like this could be a totally different Cincinnati team we talking about right now if he's upright playing throughout the whole season. Because we know what they done did for the past 2 years with him. But I mean, it's just ugly right now for them.
I'm gonna say money problems. You got a lot of these, you're gonna have to pay Chase and all these other dudes, man. You got to pay to keep these guys, man. Mixon's getting ready to be out the door. You're not gonna pay him. And as much as that he's been inconsistent, but also, like I said, quarterback play plays a lot in that besides the linemen, getting people lined up, getting everybody together. I just think you're gonna have to stop paying some people. So what would this team look like without a Chase?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Running backs, yes, a dime a dozen. That's not really true. I can speak on that with my team. You want to hope that things look good, but you got to stop paying these players, man. These young dudes that you drafted well, and they on these teams, and that's when you get all these turnovers. And you got to do whatever you got to do to keep Chase. But I'm just thinking it's a lot of money issues to get ready head their way,
Right.
big time. Jacksonville Jaguars.
Disappointing. Just because to be honest, if they watch the show, like we thought Jacksonville was going to be something spectacular this year, and it just wasn't third this year. I mean, they don't blame it on Peterson. He's going to be okay. He going to get him back rolling, but it's just a disappointing year for them this year.
Yeah. I'm gonna say inconsistent. Going on what you said, it's just been up and down. It has not looked smooth like it did at the end of the last year or the end of last year, middle of last year to the end. That looked like a team that's going to be ready to rock and roll. They really didn't lose nothing. They went there and added some pieces on the defense, and it's just inconsistent. And it's the offense. It's the offense that's letting them down. So Trevor Lawrence got to get it together, big time. Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis Colts. Better luck next year. To see what that quarterback can actually do with a whole year and without getting hurt. Let's see what he can do a whole year.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor. He was one of the guys. He was one of the guys, like you said, that was on that call and standing up for his position. Which don't blame you. You absolutely right. I feel you. But you got to produce.
Yep.
You can't be injured. You got to produce. And what would it look like with a healthy Mr. Taylor?
Right.
That would help out Garner and Mr. Richardson. But we never know. And like I said, better luck next year. Houston, Texas.
Scary. I think they're going to be a scary team next year. I think they're going to be something to really watch for next year in the ALC.
Man, I'm going to say Coach Ryan.
Yeah.
You got the defensive end, Will Anderson. You got C.J. Stroud. What's this going to look like when he's able to get his pieces for defense?
Exactly.
They gonna turn it up because he's got a quarterback. He know he has that. He has some
Yes.
receivers. Tank Dell will be back. You got what's it? Collins or Nico, whatever. He's tough. You got some pieces on that end. You know what I'm saying? What's his defense gonna look like when he really can bring people in?
Yes.
It's gonna be scary. It is gonna be scary. Tennessee Titans.
Downhill. Cause that's how they gonna keep going. Is downhill. They running Henry downhill. This team is it's over. This team is diminished. Everybody gonna get fired from that team.
In Levis, we trust. Had some good deep balls. He's a deep ball thrower, but I don't know how much you can build a team around him like they want to. You know, what's that look like? And then how long would that take?
Right.
Was his contract be up?
Mm-hmm.
Hoptown ain't gonna be there forever.
No.
You know what I'm
No.
saying? It's not gonna be there forever. Henry's not gonna be there forever. So
No,
you
he's
take
not.
them two off. What is this team gonna look like with Will Levis as your Tannehill? We know he's garbage. We already know that. But what's that team gonna look like?
Right.
What is that gonna look like? I don't know. Nobody knows. Kansas City Chiefs, baby.
Receivers. Are they going to ever bring in someone who can really be a great receiver for them now that Tyreek Hill's gone?
Yeah. That one, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the offense. So that one, Eric Bieniemy.
Bing, yeah, I like that.
Everybody was talking about dude wasn't doing nothing. Dude didn't know what he was. You know, he wasn't. It was Andy Reid. It's Andy Reid. Yes, we understand it is Andy Reid, but they said Bieniemy knew his role in that offense and kept people together with structure and what you had to do. It's a mess. I mean, Rice did a great job, but that's inconsistent. You know, his name only been called a few times in this whole year.
Right.
Travis Kelce, he's worrying about the dating scene. You know, he ain't worried about nothing else. His numbers done dropped. So, the enemy, man. I mean, you better hope the Commanders fire him immediately. And y'all bring him out
back.
for the playoffs. He knows the system. He knows the system.
Exactly.
Denver Broncos.
Sean Payton. What is going on? You kill him out of retirement. I guess Russell wasn't the quarterback that you really wanted. I get and understand that. But golly, you didn't do nothing but really put fuel to the fire in Denver.
Dysfunctional. That's my word. I'm going with dysfunctional. For the simple fact, you came in there like a college coach and you wanted to clean house and you really couldn't do stuff right. You actually, you know, when your quarterback, when you bench him, you didn't think he was going to come out and say, actually, we had this conversation in October that he said if I didn't do stuff with my contract, I was going to sit. You know, you're the only team I know got a big 70-piece put on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to turn around. Russell wasn't the problem. Russell wasn't playing all pro, but he had good numbers. He wasn't the problem. It was you. You didn't want the players, the personnel on your team. You wanted a few, and you couldn't get rid of them because you got to have a team to play. You know what I'm saying? So you got people on the contract. It's Peyton. Peyton's on the clock. Because next year, dude, you better bring a quarterback in there that can rock and roll. Because if you don't, and it's worse, dude, you know in the NFL they don't play that. They do not play that.
Not.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Las Vegas Raiders. Woo, Pierce. Give that guy a chance. Give him a chance to see if he can prove himself.
Right. Devontae Swing.
Mm-hmm.
He's catching more nacho fries than he is passes. Like, what's going on? Like, dude, I see him more on the Taco Bell commercial than I do in the end zone. So, hey, how long are you gonna keep him? I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Los Angeles Chargers.
Who Harbaugh? Bring him in. That's who y'all gonna need. Bring him in. He can probably get their quarterback up right together. He can probably do something special with that offense. Bring him in.
Right. Herbert. I'm gonna go with Herbert. Like this is like your legacy's on the line. Like
Right.
I understand you know you done had some coaches, offensive coordinators, stuff like that. You done had some of the best weapons. The defense wasn't up to par. Then they got good with Bosa and Mac and stuff and James, but you done had Keenan Allen,
Right.
Mike Williams, Eckler. You done had some dudes. Now, they ain't gonna be on your team forever because Mike Williams is always hurt. Keenan Allen's old man River.
Right.
Eckler, you know, he's fumbling the ball like he's not even his same person. Like, so he's gonna be some big changes. The clock is on you, buddy. Oh, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys describe their team. I say Dak. I feel like Dallas is going to go as far as Dak take them.
Right. Right. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna say Quinn. Dan Quinn.
Coordinator. Yeah.
You know, you get the praises when the interceptions and sacks and stuff. You still have not addressed the linebacker play. You got safeties playing linebacker. This is not college football. You got one linebacker out there who looks lost, Mr. Clark, and your defensive tackles. You know, you never did get the beef. You got quickness because I guess your scheme and every down is not a passing down. You're going to have to stop the run. And so as much as people want to get praise for that, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, I'm looking at like what this defense, I think Dak he's humming, he's doing whatever, but I think it's all going to come on this defense. If you can't stop the run and hold water, then it's a wrap. I don't care if Dak throws for 7 TDs, it's a wrap. The Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles.
Problem. It's a problem in the organization. They need to get it together fast, sooner than later, because it's not going to be good going toward the future.
Tush push.
Tush.
I think they're gonna push their ass right out of the playoffs, and then we will not see the tush push anymore.
That's a good one.
It's over with tush push, and the Eagles are gonna be over with too. The Giants, New York Giants.
New York Giants. What's that coach's name again?
Dabo.
Him. I'm not gonna necessarily put out the blame on him, but he got to take some of it. He got to make some decisions on the quarterback play. What you're gonna do with Barkley is gonna be everything's in his hands this offseason.
Right. I'm gonna say Daniel Jones.
Daniel.
Another armed robbery. Another person stealing. And I get you. If they gonna pay you, that's on them. But you stealing. Everybody want to talk about these other quarterbacks getting these big money.
Mm-hmm.
You are the one who didn't deserve any of that money. Any of that money.
He got a lot of it.
Because the crazy thing is, if he didn't get hurt, they still would have 5 wins.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito's son balled more than he did. Tyrod Taylor has balled more than him. You know the difference is, dude gets 50 mil,
Right.
45 million a year. They don't.
Yep.
They don't. That's why you got quarterbacks up and cutting deals during the season.
Right.
I'll do pasta because he already knew his stuff is over. And I hope for everybody who got the sponsorship to him, I hope you got an end date with that because that's not going to last because he's not going to be playing no more ever again. Washington Commanders.
Washington Commanders. Clean house.
Woo!
Go have to clean house, get everything. You got to get a whole new coaching staff and everything down there, man, because that team you got a good receiver down there. I mean, you don't have a quarterback. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of one of your best defensive players. So it's like, what is going on? Everybody got to go. GM, everybody.
Right. I'm going to say free Rivera. Let him free. Fire him. Let him go ahead and be a defensive coordinator. Like we know that he can rock and roll. I know he don't want to probably do it because he's been coaching for some years. The Riverboat Ron, that's really what he does. He's a heck of a defensive-minded person. Let him go. It's enough. We don't want to see that no more. You know, if anybody can have a sitting on in a lawn chair on the sideline coaching the game, it would be him. He's bored. Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. One of them. Snap the fingers. What could have? Because what could have? I mean, the season ain't over with,
Right.
and they could. I mean, you don't know what they could really do in the playoffs, but it's just one of them. Like some of the games that they lost was like, y'all supposed to win them.
Right.
Y'all supposed to have some of them games, but they going in the right direction.
Cool. We're gonna speed this up. Go one. We do a little quickie.
Yep.
Detroit Lions. I would say, be careful what you wish for. Like I said yesterday, because you guys are still worried about the Dallas game. You probably gonna have to face the Rams because the Rams are sitting everybody. And if you don't think that Matt Stafford is not gonna try to put on a show with the Rams at Detroit,
He is.
be careful
too.
what you wish for. Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay Packers love.
I'm with you.
Love.
Love is in the air. Love is in the air,
Absolutely.
and he's throwing it in the air. And you better be ready to rock and roll. And another quarterback that's good. I mean, damn, can everybody have? It may not be like Rodgers or Favre, but dude's going to be a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota quarterback. Because who's going to be the next quarterback?
I'm with you. Cousins. You got to bring him back. You got to pay Cousins because it looks different when he's out there. He's got weapons. They got weapons. You got to make sure he comes back. Even though, to me, but he rocks with that system. So
Yeah.
I'm with you. The Bears.
Chicago. That's crazy. Fields. Are y'all gonna keep him or bench him?
Right. I'm with you.
What? Draft a quarterback rather.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. It's Fields, and to me, I think Fields has done enough. I think he's explosive. I think if he gets the right offensive coordinator, he is what you need. Do not get Caleb Williams. I don't care if he's turned out to do. Fields, surround him with offensive linemen, another weapon or two, everything to be fine. That's all. Fields. Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's over. it's over. That's that. No. Everybody. That's just bad over.
For you Tampa Bay fans, y'all still have opportunity to win the South, even though Mark said it's over. I'm gonna say Baker. Baker does what Baker does. You are 8-8 because Baker's inconsistent. Point blank. He's an 8-8 quarterback. He may be an 8-9. He may be a 9-8. It is what it is.
Right.
Saints.
Ain't. Just the offense. Period. I'm gonna say the offense. They need to get their offense together.
Right. With the Saints, I'm gonna say talcum powder. Can somebody please just retire that? Please retire that. I mean, for real. You guys love Taysom Hill. I mean, dude is okay. He's not. He's just a big old dude. That's it. He's nothing to brag about.
Yeah.
Let Mr. Carr do whatever. I hate when you take quarterbacks out like that and do that. Just let him eat. You pay him all that money. Falcons.
Disappointing. Just all the way around.
Yeah. Hole in the middle.
Yeah.
You need a quarterback. Ritter and all that. Stop it. I know the thing went out. Should have got Lamar if you could have. Would have. Should have. Could have. Would have. Should have. Somebody. Yeah. Need to do something. Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers. We'll see.
I'm gonna say Chicago Bears best friends. Got me the number one pick. Best friends. Thank you, Panthers. 49ers.
Let's see. Let's see if they can do it.
Has to be healthy because Purdy's not the same when people are missing. We see that. You can say, well, now everybody else will have the number one running back, the number one tight end, top 10, top 15 receiver. Then another dude who's top 25. Everybody doesn't have that. So everybody has to fit that puzzle. The Rams.
Next year.
I'm gonna say Rams. I'm gonna say I got one more left in me, and I think the Rams got one more left in them. Detroit, y'all keep playing. Y'all talking about the wrong stuff. You're talking about that's gonna be a hell of a game. Seahawks.
Seahawks. Geno. Geno. Stay with Geno. Let's let him keep rocking.
I'm gonna say with Seahawks is also with Geno. Is this the end?
Mm-hmm.
Another inconsistent 8-8. Arizona Cardinals.
Kyler Murray. How? I mean, we understand he had injuries and stuff like that, but what is he going to do next year?
I'm gonna say in Kyler trust. Thank God for the dudes, the head coach saying that he's gonna go ahead and ride with him. He's a franchise quarterback.
Yep.
That is good. Real quick before we get off of here, Louisville played Virginia and it's all over. 77, Virginia 77, Louisville 53. We all knew that it was going to happen. 15, 16. They only had 7 scholarship players to play tonight. They never played well against Virginia, but 2 weeks off, you got to do better. Hey, we're going to holler at you guys tomorrow. You got a big show tomorrow, NFL,
Yes,
all that
sir.
good stuff. Thank you guys for joining. Peace.
Be safe.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.